Hi Dan, just another way of making that organic corridor, so just follow along. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is add in a mesh, and it's going to be a plane. So I'm going to scale that up by 10 by pressing S and 10, and then press the tab key to go into edit mode, and then we're going to add a subdivision modifier, and we're going to make this 50. Now 50 is quite a lot, and it's quite a lot of geometry. We've got the shape. We haven't got the actual tunnel shape yet, but I'll be doing that at the very end. So add a modifier, and we're going to search for decimate. First add decimate, then add wireframe, and then add subdivision modifier. So we've got that there, and we've got the shape, yeah. And all we've got to do is actually adjust the actual decimate. Let's make it 0.02, and you end up with that 0.01. And as you can see, we've now got that organic shape. So you can actually increase the thickness by just increasing that. And then what we can do is add subdivision modifier to this, shade smooth, and we've got that organic pattern. So now all we need to do is, you can mess about with these until you've got what you desire. Like I say, it can be a rough or as smooth a circle as you want. And the decimate actually, so if we put this 0.01, it'll be huge. I'm getting that 0.001. As you can see, we've got that. So 0.005, we get that. 0.09, we get even more. Oops, 0.009, like that. So once you're happy with the actual the holes, all we can do is then just apply all these. Apply, and don't think it needs that many subdivisions, so apply. So now we've got our shape. So if we want to just make our corridor now, what we do is hit the 7 key, go into edit mode, select one edge there, and hold the shift down, select the other edge there. And what that will allow us to do is actually press the 3 key, look from the front, hit this, which is proportional editing, and then we can G and Z. And as you can see, we've got that happening. Whoops. G and Z. As you can see, we've got that happening. But all we've got to do is now, let's have a look. Just increase this until it's the desired shape you want. G and Z again. Then finally, just to actually finish it off, scaling on the X, just to actually flatten the, scale on the Y in this case, just to actually flatten off our edges. And you can move them around, G and Y, just to actually straighten our corridor. And that's it. You've got the actual organic corridor, and it's up to you how big you make this or how long you make this, but it works just the same. So add a mesh, add a plane, scale by 10, and scale in the X by 2. So we've now got, then subdivide, make it 50 nice and big. If your computer doesn't actually accept that, then you can always make it 30. It should still work, but it depends what computer you're using. So add, oops, come out of edit mode, add decimate, then add in wireframe by pressing the W, and then add in subdivision modifier. Now the subdivision subsurface modifier you can actually take to 0 initially until you get your actual holes right, which will actually help your computer to actually work better. So then start reducing it and you'll see the holes start to appear until you're happy with the effect. I'm not happy yet. Say that. Then you can actually increase the actual thickness of your wall, make it as thick or as thin as you wish, and then of course add the subdivision modifier. Let's just take down the thickness of the wall, just like that, and then shade smooth. Maybe take it up to 3 just to make it that little bit more smoother. So as you can see, and then what we'd do is actually just do the same again. Apply it first, because otherwise it doesn't work and it'll stretch your image and it will make it break. Apply, apply, and apply. And then same again. Up from the top, grab your edges, holding the shift down, G and Z, just to get that kind of shape. If you want a flat top, obviously you just roll your wheel forward. And then scale on the X. Sorry. Scale on the Y. We could actually end up with like an hexagonal corridor. So that's a different type, but it's still very, very similar. Hope you like this quick and easy tutorial, Dan. I'm going to post this live so other people can do it, can actually make it as well. So what we can do now is Shift and D, scale it up, G and Z, rotate in the Z by 180, and then you've got the actual ones on the inside looking like that. And of course just add in a red colour, make it nice and shiny. Let's see how this works because I haven't tried this yet. Take the roughness down so it's all metallic. Same with the top one, make the same material like that, and then I'll add in a HDRI. Let's have a look. Environmental texture, and all we need to do is find the one that I like the look of. HDRI polyhaven. I think I've got a sunset somewhere, so let's just see if we can find it. That's sunrise. Yeah, maybe. And then hide the HDRI again. Yeah, it's on film. Transparent. And you can always add in a roughness modifier. Then again, it's just a case of adding a bit more light to that. Hope you like the effect. I'm still playing around with the idea just to show other people how to do it. Or I might just release this as it is. And then of course you can add your actual lifts, the archways in there, and maybe a lift on the end or something like that. I hope this was useful to you, Dan. If you find it useful, just give me a like and obviously subscribe. That's it. It's just a bit of good lighting added just to actually finish this off. So if you find this useful, subscribe to my channel, and we'll just make this into a more elaborate tutorial in future. Yeah, I think that's similar to the effect you wanted.